next level.
I think that Armada will always get you if you're like that. You know, we talked about it a little bit in one of the previous sets. For those of you who have listened to me talk a lot, you know that I'm just doing this from an anime called Okagi. Oh. But I think Armada definitely the player who can resist taking a sigh of relief when he's up. He's always locked in.
Oh,
and that's why, as a player, he can be in a bad situation, turn it around where he's up, and he can never, ever, ever lose up that edge. Because, you know, he has not fundamentally changed the way that he's played. He doesn't breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe the last little bit of polish, you know, that separates the top players from everyone else.
Right.
Because it really is like a human instinct to, like, you know, you want to feel safe.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, Armada, you're not safe.
You're not safe.
His existential mission, what he's trying to do is destroy.
Yeah.
And so if you're feeling even a little bit like, you know, you're going to be a little bit lazy, you're going to cut a corner here, you're going to cut a corner there, he smells it. I mean, he smells it on a non-logical level. He's just like, that's the way that he plays. Very, very, very scary player for anybody, you know, who isn't also at that level.
Yep. I could not put it better myself. I mean, I do like what I'm seeing from Lucky. I mean, he started the game off with like a wave shine out of shield, and right now to get an up smash like that, I mean, he's looking pretty good. Dreamland is going to afford him, you know, a couple more, you know, exchanges per stock. Going to do the same for Armada, of course. We've seen that double back air edge guard for Armada, and wow, it actually sends Lucky the opposite way, which is, you know, gotta be nice for him.
Yeah.
Armada, you don't get too many of those opportunities from Armada, and see that kind of ties into it, man. Even in these situations where like you're pretty much dead, Armada will tie the ribbon on it. He will throw the turnip out there, and I mean, he's a stone cold killer. He's here to do his job. If you're not 100%, if you're 90% dead, he'll make sure he takes it all the way to 100.
He's got an incredible flowchart.
Oh yeah.
A player who, you know, Armada was #1 in the world for many, 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 many years. Well, it feels like many, many, many years. Because he's got it all. I mean, he has a mentality. He's got the flowchart. He's incredibly consistent.
Right.
You know,
he's got the tech.
He's got everything. Yeah.
And he's got the character spread now too, by the way.
He's an innovator too. I mean, Armada's the kind of guy who's always looking. He's like hunting for new advantages all the time.
Yep.
I think that you put it actually really well, where, you know, he's talking about him versus Armada versus Plup, and how he's not sleeping on Plup, and that's like a very healthy, you know, kind of grip on reality, where it's like, no, I need to keep pushing myself. I'm not just better than him. I don't need to just show up and plug in.
Yeah.
So yeah, Armada definitely the kind of guy where even if he falls out of the, you know, top few, I could always see him coming back.
Oh yeah.
He's really like built for this kind of thing. That's okay. Anyway, sorry, Lucky. Haven't talked about you very much.
Well, I mean,
I know that he's watching. What's up, homie? You have done amazing. Here you are, top 5.
I hope he's analyzing
this. This is a super accomplishment.
This is a super accomplishment. But winning this would be even bigger of an accomplishment, right? So
yeah, we'll see what you got, man.
Yeah. Not game one. Certainly not game one. Kind of a quiet victory for Armada. He just kind of, you know, puts on the Armada show that we're used to seeing. Funny you mentioned, you know, this sort of Armada and the way he doesn't let up even when he's in the lead, because his interview with Plup, that's kind of like him doing that out of the game, right? Where he's in the lead on Plup set-wise, but he's not letting up.
Yep. He's still plugged in.
That's the kind of player he is, man.
He's still plugged in.
Yeah, he's gonna.
It's really hard, you know. It feels uncomfortable to be plugged in like that all the time. You're kind of like on edge.
Yep.
And I guess he's just learned how to live with it.
Yeah. Let's see if Lucky's able to make something happen here in Pokemon Stadium. Oh no. Yeah, that
grounded lasers. Yeah, never a good sign.
Right. That is kind of one of those situations.
Shield.
Though. Oh yeah, this would be a lot of damage. Wave shot. Oh, one of the greatest feelings going up there with the lasers and actually timing it so you get all of them as you descend. Just tacks on like an extra 10 damage and you gotta feel good about.
You just feel like you're sick.
Yep.
Oh. Armada trying to come in with a nair. It seemed like the either spacing or timing or just like the way that Lucky spaced his nair just kind of won outright. But here's the Armada edgeguard flowchart. He's all over it, you know. There's a lot of different options that Fox has, you know, even after getting hit by that turnip there, but you can just tell that Armada has found a flowchart where he's just reacting.
Yeah.
He's got it covered. All he needs to do is execute, and yeah. Uh-oh, this is not good. Look at that. Look, I don't want to say flowchart too many times, but that was actually insane.
I feel like, I've actually never even really seen that where he throws the turnip up and then combos
we've
off
almost
of
never even seen it, because most of the time Fox is going to fly into that back air.
Right.
Lucky thought that he picked an option that Armada wasn't ready for, but no, he had the up throw turnip on lock into dash attack.
His mental presence in these circumstances where it gets a little dicey, and Armada just has the answer.
He's labbed it.
He's labbed it. Wow.
The only thing that beats it apparently is Zelda kicking.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the level of kookiness you need.
Yeah.
That was the E-beam, dude.
Taupe wasn't saying what you think he was. That was a joke for 7 people's benefit. The rest, 120,000 of you don't get it. That's fine.
Well, you should probably watch Akagi, and you'll.
It's the one of circles.
Yeah, it is the one of circles.
That's the one of circles.
Lucky needs. I don't know. He needs a game. He needs a game 3, 4, and 5. I'm calling this one. This one's over.
This is a break point where, you know.
Oh my goodness.
You got a pretty big advantage as Fox on this stage, and so you know if you're not able to make it happen here, it's going to be rough. You know you can't count anybody out, but yeah, it's going to be really rough.
My goodness, dude. I mean, Lucky Jeez. That's rough when, I mean, I'm not even sure why he barely, you know, wave shine forward when he had that. Looked like a big combo opportunity, but we see Lucky also kind of doing shades of the Levin thing versus Hungrybox where he's backing off a little too much. And right there, you know, he gets the nair. He doesn't get the nice hit confirm into the up smash the way, like, you know, you need. Armada making it extra difficult for him to get the up throw up air.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful empty jump by Lucky. I'm kind of surprised that, you know, he didn't really have a follow-up planned. And now he's just running into Armada. This is not good.
Yeah. That's kind of the difference, right, between Armada and even a top 20 player like Lucky is Armada has the plan. He always has the plan.
Yeah, he does.
And Lucky,
again,
you see the desperation.
Yeah. Very difficult in Melee to have a plan in as many situations as Armada does.
Right.
You know, someday I'm going to sit down and just really think about what he probably has labbed out and what he freestyles. And
oh my goodness.
My guess is that he's really, really smart. Oh, Lucky is nuts.
Okay.
Lucky is nuts.
Wait a minute.
You're looking fly, my man.
Here's more damage. He shines him off.
He's going to forward beat. No, he was in so much hit stun. But wait a minute, he's still living. Messes up tech skill, but Lucky's still alive.
And he came out of that. I mean, you know, that's about as good as you can ask for is 91%. And now the game actually feels winnable. Is Lucky going to do a 4-stock comeback on Armada?
I mean, that would be so big for the entire set.
It would.
I mean, already it seems to me that, you know, this is a statement. It's very, very, very hard to come back on Armada in any capacity.
Oh my goodness.
You know what?
Oh my god, not like that.
Brutal because Joey Lucky gets the very technical shortened. I guess today it's staple, but
yeah,
whatever.
But, you know,
he shortened and
he gets the hard part.
He got the hard part, he missed the easy part.
Yeah.
Maybe pushing the B button one too many times and getting the get up attack.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's super unfortunate. Because that was a sick comeback. That was a statement. That's a confidence booster.
Yep.
But he's going to need to bring that into game 3 and the rest of it.
Here is, yeah. This is a pretty quintessential Armada combo. It gets you on the platform, tech chases you with the up airs from below. God, the way Armada uses that down tilt, I swear, it's so pretty.
Yeah, he's great with down tilt. I think that it has a bit of a low profile.
It does, yeah, and it kind of pulls you back the way like a Falcon forward smash does, you know? And
yeah, pullbacks are super important because, I don't know, it just seems like so many of the follow-ups in Melee are pretty frame tight, and so you want to run up to the exact spot and like throw out a grab or throw out whatever your hitbox is. And so if the opponent can move their hurtbox back, a lot of the, you know, you're not overshooting all that often in follow-up situations, so it's a good like combo breaker sort of thing.
Right.
Beautiful angle.
Yeah, this is a reversal here
for
Lucky.
It's a Batman angle.
Ooh. Armada able to make it back. There's the up tilt, but it's not going to lead to
really
anything.
nice up tilt.
There, straight in the grab.
Got flow cancel
like
mix up.
Throw.
Flow cancel mix up. Flow cancel, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, it's like
That's
one of
super
the,
important for Peach.
Oh yeah, it's one of the very unique strengths that Peach has is that when she comes out of a float and does an aerial, she has no landing lag, whereas, you know, most of the time when you come down with an aerial, you have some. So it gives her like frame advantage in these situations where no one else really gets it.
Was that a no impact land? Did you see that?
That was a no impact land.
Double jump. But yeah, Peach also has a weird double jump. It like goes down a little bit, so he double jumps such that he land like he can act immediately on that platform. Most characters you have to wave land down or something like that.
Right. There's Lucky tying it up stockwise, but he hasn't had the lead this set at all. Never a situation where it felt like he, you know,
But super nice that he was super patient and he found his way back into the center stage. You know, it's really tempting, I think, to just jump all the time in Melee.
Right.
One of the habits you have to, another recovery. How is he threading the needle here?
Yeah, and he's, if anything, you know, that's happened twice now, and both times he kind of got the descending.
Oh, it's a up smash. That was an up smash.
That's
misses the KO confirmed.
Related, yeah, and kind of related to what I was going to sort of fold him on is these situations where Armada actually gives him a hole, gives him, you know, a little bit of an opening,
yeah,
a chink in the armor. Lucky's like, he looks surprised. He hits these drill shines, and he like wave dashes like short or like the wrong way because he didn't expect Armada to give him the drill shine, you know? He fails the edge guard, and then he doesn't hit the juicy back air the way he could.
Yeah, we actually noticed that on the reads, that we do a show where some of the top players come sit with us and play net play, and their opponents don't know they're playing against top players. So sometimes you'll see people play with more confidence versus a top player when, you know, normally you'd expect somebody to give them enough respect and not go for it. So that's kind of what you're saying. Like, maybe Lucky is thinking, yeah, maybe he's not used to being like, okay, Armada actually does mess up sometimes, or give me stuff. Yeah. He's just not ready to take it. Whereas if we were playing a Peach that wasn't, you know, top 1 to 2 to 3 in the world for the last 5 to 6 years or whatever it was since it started Genesis.
Right.
You know, he would just be ready to capitalize.
I thought it was so fun. Yeah, you know, we had someone like this, you know, you got to figure run-of-the-mill Marth who goes up against Armada, doesn't know it's him, and he like runs up and does kind of the dummy option. It just works, and he just kind of kills him. And you know, Armada's kind of sitting there like, huh, maybe that's how it feels. You have to figure, right? So Lucky giving him all the credit. I think that's a big part of it too, is like knowing when you should be confident, knowing when like, hey, I can press the advantage here. And I would love to see that from Lucky because we've seen what he's capable of when he is confident.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't look at yourself as, well, I'm saying you can. Simple but not easy, right?
Right.
Oh, wow. If any of our tier 2 or whatever you want to call it players are non-god level players,
right,
want to make that, you know, want to jump into the top, you got to believe that you're worthy of it, you know? And that means, like you just said, Tope, knowing when to be confident.
Armada said...
oh, that was again his free grab.
Yeah.
Showing him the dash attack.
That's right. But Armada said recently, by the way, that he thinks that or I guess he thought that when Fox DI's away at 0 on the up throw, he can't connect into down smash. But he's been hitting it, so maybe he found a way to do it. I don't know if he's doing anything special. But that's huge, right?
Maybe it's port 1.
He said you needed the higher number port to do it, so he found a way to do it on lower port, I guess.
Is this it?
Oh, wow. He actually threads the needle.
The magic pixel to not get hit by Peach's crown. In case you didn't notice that touch, by the way, forward air, Peach takes her crown off and smacks you with it.
Yeah, it looks super painful, actually. Excellent short and fear from Lucky. Okay, this
Lucky living on a thread.
Oh, yeah.
He has 1 or 2 hits left in his tournament life, unless he can win this game. I like the patience. He's still living.
Nice from Lucky to go to the ledge, not to
One
contest.
last hope. Trying to work his way in, and Armada snipes him.
The Swedish sniper, dude.
Fuel in the jetpack. Fox wanted more Rob 64 fuel to hang out even farther, but it wasn't going to happen. Lucky looking at the crowd saying, you know what, Armada's pretty good. I feel like I didn't even play that bad. Saying like, I'm actually